Welcome back. Welcome to another episode of the Critics Lab. I mean, just the fact that I'm trying this again. I don't know. We got a nice new little look here. Switched up some with the color schemes. We're gonna try some stuff. We're gonna try some stuff and see what happens. But like Mr. Rogers, thank you for joining and being a part of our neighborhood, the Critics Collective. Hit the subscribe button, like, follow for more. We were on Facebook, but apparently they shut down Facebook Gaming, or they're in the process of shutting that down, which is unfortunate because it was Mixer, then Mixer 2, and that's just what it is. And I think TwitchCon is going on right now. So appreciate everybody watching that's on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter as of right now. Soon we'll be on IG. So we're going to do season 9, episode 11, which is Don't Go Breaking My Heart is the name of the episode. And I don't know how's it going to go. Check out the reviews. I've done reviews for this whole season. My first time watching it, I jumped in on season 9. So I'm just saying, now this is a sink and sit. You're just going to sit down and watch it with me, whether you've seen it, or maybe you didn't see it. Maybe you're not here live. You can see it later on. You can do that as well. I'm going to try to let you know in the timestamps where we're going. And so you just would try to catch up as close as you could to it. It's kind of like, maybe I'm dating myself. Back in the day, you'd be on your cell phone. You didn't really have streaming, but you had the DVD that you got from Blockbuster. And so you would let them know what chapter you're on, and you would just press the button and say, start the next chapter again. You just tap it in. And then that person can watch while you're on the phone. No, you hang up. So anywho, I'm going to go through a quick, rundown, or at least who I think is going to make it, who's not going to make it, anything juicy that I'm thinking about. Joe and Madison. Joe is gone. This is done. I've said it since the first episode. Joe he's not that guy, which is crazy because he runs his mouth disrespectfully, talking behind other people's backs like Nick, and gangs up like that jerk in high school, but doesn't say it. I have not seen him say it to anybody's face. I'm just saying. Also, Mike seems to be built like that as well. I don't know. I feel like if you confronted Mike, though, I feel like he would say something. But this is it's interesting how the loudest people on the show for the men don't say shit. KB and Ed, bless Ed's heart. Casting is casting. We wouldn't be talking about it if it wasn't for ratings, baby. It's provocative. It gets the people going. So that is what it is. But KB, to me, I keep seeing her emotional intelligence, her maturity, and I'm just hoping she's not trying to think that she can put on a cape and save everybody. But you also saw a little bit of Florida come out of her. I'm not saying 305, Dolly, but Florida State and FAMU, you can see it coming out just a little bit. Sparkle, which I said in the previous episode, she can make money off of that. We know her as Sparkle Megan. She could do some shit with that. But Megan and Jordan, they haven't had an issue. We know that if you don't have an issue, they're just setting you up, and you can't. It's kind of like sports. You can't go off like give or take scores. You can't have a strong first, second, and third quarter football or basketball, give or take a respectful sport, get to the bottom of the ninth and just shit the bed. And you don't have enough time to make those adjustments. And that's how it looks with Megan and Jordan. I feel like the issue with the kid, respectfully, and the financial stuff, I think Megan's looking for a different status. She's looking for somebody who is going to challenge her, who's going to keep her in that mindset, while Jordan's more cozy, chill, put a frozen chicken in a motherfucking blender and put some Crystal Light and shake that bitch up, shaken, not stirred, whatever that is. I don't know if they can market that. I don't know if he's got a deal with Tuna by the Sea, ask Nick Lachey. I don't know. And then we have Tony and Allie. They were quiet for a bit. They were behind the scenes poking the bear, and now the bear's coming and they're having some issues. Allie's been going at Tony for his drinking. It seems like I haven't drank. He's been partying and shit. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. What plays out with him. And I think the last visit, it might have been Tony's mom, who was cool with his girl. Like Allie got a point there. And sometimes you don't win that. Like it's going with sports, go Dodgers. It's like still in a game in the playoffs and you're not the home team. Like your job is to protect the home. And Tony let one slide, and the mom said, "Hey, I'm Team Allie." So we'll see what happens with that. And then Nick and Annie, we had some drunk kissing, I believe, in some previous episodes. Nick tries to make it smooth. Yes, queen, size queen. Hey, take that for whatever you want. You seen the sweater. You seen the sweater. You already know, or allegedly. Let me stop. And then you have Annie, who does hair, but not hers. Which there's some people like that. They put their all in. They put their all in everything. Like I put my all in my daughter. She's spoiled. I give her whatever she wants. She has everything that I didn't have as a kid. And then you might look at me and like, yo, this guy looks pretty busted. Hey, as long as she's happy, I'm good. So maybe that's Anne's thing. But in the relationship, Nick is saying the right things, though I don't believe him. He's saying the right things, like it's a job interview. But Annie just goes 0 to 100 and just flips on him. Just flips on him. So I don't know. But before we hit start on this, Joe Madison ain't gonna work. KB, if she wants to, it's gonna work. But I don't think she should. I think she should just respectfully say, "Hey, this is not gonna work." Megan Jordan, it could work. But I feel like later on there's going to be a problem. Like I heard there's a reunion show, so maybe whatever. Nick and Annie, I don't think that works. I don't think they make it to the altar. I don't think they make it to the motherfucking altar. Tony and Allie, I think they do make it to the altar. I think there's some issues or some things they could work on with communication. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start the show. So right now I'm at 2 minutes in, right? 2 minutes in. No, 2 seconds. The logo for Netflix just started. So we're going to start this thing and just see how it goes. So we got Love is Blind. Who's the first couple we got? Allie and Anton. Okay. They're doing like this snowboarding simulation thing. Ooh, Allie got the moves. Ooh, and she showed off at the end. Tony is on the ground. This is like the second or third time. One more. Nope, third time. That's TKO. She's a knockout, and she knocked him out. He's down. She kind of looks like competitive, like you shouldn't fall. Oh, we're moving on. Ed and KB. Let me turn it up over. I can't play it because for legal reasons, obviously. Unless Love is Blind wants to make it okay. I'm just saying, Netflix. They rubbing each other's feet. She looked like she falling asleep. Mind you, he wants sex. She said, no, you gotta wait. You gotta wait. Megan and Jordan. Are they a psychic? A psychic. Jordan looks like he's not for it, but he's supportive. He's doing tarot cards. Soulmate. Now he feels a little bit better, but I don't think he cares for this. Megan seems smiling up. Megan's like really into which reminds me of who was into numbers and stuff too. It was Allie that was in tune with the universe. So we learned some stuff. Oh, I forgot. Here we go. Madison and Joe. Madison is on the phone with Aaron. Remember, Aaron told Joe with the sister and the brother-in-law, don't hit us blindside. Tell us what's up. Because I'm sure Madison said some stuff. So Madison's crying. She's trying to pack. Damn. Apparently Joe had a breakdown. Joe didn't have no fucking breakdown. Joe don't want to be there. I don't even know why he stayed as long. I don't know if the producers told him whatever. Poor Madison. Poor Madison. Poor Madison. Damn, she about to cry. He already told her if we go to the altar, we're going to say no. That's crazy. He came in, gave her a hug. Gave her a hug. That's nice. That shows he cares, but I don't believe it. I'm telling you right now, I don't believe it. He won't even give her eye contact. You feel me? Poor Madison. Yo, he is so full of shit. This guy is so full of shit. I work sales my whole life. I work sales, okay? Retail, seeing people, being the people's peasants, serving people so you can have an understanding of like a lot of times who's full of shit, who's not. Joe's full of shit. It doesn't mean he's not a good guy. There's a complete different thing. He looks like Joey, a bad Joey from Friends. The joke of Joey from Friends was he wasn't a good actor, but he was in a soap opera. This is a real life soap opera, and he's acting, and he's not good at it. So she asked him, "Do you have any reasons why this isn't going to work?" He's going to say he don't know. He doesn't know. It's just not right. He can feel it. Why, Joe? No, because Joe is not a man to say what it is respectfully. Just say what it is. I don't like how you look. I'm not attracted to you. I don't like your family. I don't like your money, religion, kids. I still want to fuck around. Whatever. Be real. There's nothing I could pinpoint. You could see the look on his lips where he's like, I feel like he's trying not to smile and laugh it off. That's why he won't give eye contact. And I said the episode from the rodeo, he wouldn't give eye contact to the cameraman when they were confronting him about what he said about Nick. I'm just saying. You're okay with the idea of me being with somebody else? It's hard. He doesn't want to think about it. Yes. Madison's like, yo, for somebody else to be having sex with you makes me feel some type of way because that's how I feel about you. He's like, I don't want to think about that. It would hurt me. Oh, and so Madison's like, because he's. Now she's crying again because she's like, we're never gonna cuddle, we're never gonna have sex, and you know how she felt about getting that pipe. She just listen. We like what we like, and she wanted that to be a part of the relationship. Seriously. And Joe don't know. He said he don't know. I'm telling you right now, if I feel for you, there's no way I want another dude knocking you down. That's why you ever see stuff like when guys are like, you dropped your dime, but I picked it up. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. I'm just saying. So Madison was like, hey, if we could chill offset and get together, you think this would work? More time, less cameras. He's like, I went through all of the problems in my head. He just smiled. This motherfucker just smiled. She said, how can you say that we couldn't get together and like get each other, like, and learn and grow? He's like, I went through all the scenarios. She goes, but you just told me you don't know what you can pinpoint. I just know it's not right. And he cracked a smile. Like I said, he's full of shit. Damn, she's crying. Damn, that's fucked up, man. She seems like a cool person. Hug her. Oh, he's fuck this guy, man. Respectfully, I don't know, but I'm just saying. You're on national television. You got to go back to your family and friends. Damn, this is rough, man. I don't think you should be together if it's not right. This guy is acting like he's an HR recruiter or an HR person saying, we got to let you off. We got to let you off. We're sorry. We brought you in. It's going to fuck up some stuff financially for you, but fuck it. I'm sorry. We got to let you go. That's what Joe is right now. Joe is that HR person who brought you in on a Teams call. Fuck if it was he could have been an email. She took off her wedding ring or the engagement ring. At least Joe's going to get that back because apparently Patrick still didn't get his back from Annie. I mean, not Annie, Casey. I'm just saying. She's like, yes. She's like, if you cared, you would hug me. That's crazy because he doesn't give a fuck. She says she's dying inside. Damn, she dying inside. That's not a good feeling. I've been through a bad breakup. It's not a good feeling. I'm just saying. Look, this motherfucker's got a smirk on his face. Smirk on his face. Does Madison got any brothers? Oh, she just walked off. Watch he start packing. He sit on the couch by himself. He don't give a fuck. He's going to get the fuck out of there. No, this motherfucker's now he's outside talking about I feel relief. He was never looking for love, man. How do you do this? This is you looking for love. Got harder to picture a wedding in forever. He would have been miserable. Damn. But he doesn't know what it is. And what and he wants to have a good life with somebody he can be with every day and wake up with them. And that's understandable, but I think respectfully you let her know that, you tell her that. And I believe she can understand that. And sometimes you can't walk that through a conversation or talk it out in a pod. And it is what it is. Dang, man. She's crying again. And he is packing the fuck up. I kid you not, he sat on the couch 2 minutes television time, less than. He's already packing that shit up. He already told his boys, hey, we're not gonna. Madison, emotional emotional maturity. She's like, hey, thank you for being my life. This was an experience for me. I'm gonna remember you. They're hugging. He looked like he wants to like. This is the most embrace that had nothing to do with sex that he actually did. He's hugging her, but he's also hugging her like, when is this gonna be over? You've been terminated. Security's gonna come pick up your stuff, and we need you off the premises. Yeah, he's leaving. Look at that. He's leaving for real in the same fucking clothes he came in as far as the episode started. Oh, she's on the floor crying. Damn. That's not the right person, but dang, that sucks, man. That threw me off because she's on the floor really crying. She's trying to hide from the cameras, but there's like 18 cameras everywhere. Oh, man, that's rough. We're watching Love is Blind, episode 11. Episode 11. Where are they going to take us now? I'm going to try to give you a timestamp right now. We're right about here. 10-minute, 30 minutes in, a little bit more. Get ready to check out KB and Ed. They're on a snowmobile going down. Oh man, I have not been to Denver in a minute. And it was so good. The snow was so good. I didn't do any like sporting stuff. I just caught the lift. We went to Breckenridge. That's where we went. Breckenridge, went up the mountain. It was crazy because the degrees were getting lower and lower, and it went from like a cool, crisp day to it was fucking snowing at the top of the mountain, and people were giving out gummies. I didn't participate in the gummies, but they were saying go up there with somebody. Make sure you got a playlist for I get high, something to go with that. But to each his own. I don't partake. I'm just saying that's what the folks in Denver told me. But we're looking at KB and Edmund, and they're in love. They're happy as of right now. They're looking good. I don't think it's gonna last because this guy's just not. He's just not there. He's not there in the right headspace. He just asked for, hey, let's go get some cocoa. He's sitting out there enjoying the view and. Oh nope! It started. They about to fight. Y'all. They about to fight. Let me tell you what just happened. He's sitting out there chilling. She goes in for the hot cocoa. She must have been in there for a minute. He does not go out to get the hot cocoa. He doesn't help to sit her down. So she goes, thanks for helping me. But she said it with attitude, you could tell. She said, you're not the same person on camera. Breaks her down. She gonna cry. Her voice is cracking. Behind closed doors, you have an asshole remark. On camera, you lovey-dovey with me. And she says she ain't fake. She real. She real to the street. She real to wherever. She from Florida, y'all. He didn't want to do the Western theme. They never show that. So she's like, I guess the production team, they're not showing that he cuts her off apparently when they talk all the time, or that he doesn't do anything around the house. She's crying. She said she's tired. She's so tired of trying with him. She says she's so tired. She says she's trying, but you making it so hard. I can't force you to want to grow up. Where's that dude I was talking to in the pod? The dude in Mexico. Ooh, I love you through the good and the bad, but I will not accept you. Ooh, if you don't. You can say sorry, we'll get over it. But if you don't say sorry, accountability, what she's been saying the whole season, we can't do this. He doesn't understand it. Watch. I'm sorry if you feel some type of way. I didn't do nothing wrong to you. He fucked it up. He fucked it up. Let me drink some water. He don't. She said, "Hey," she mad. See, and ooh, she's like, now you switching it up. You said you weren't talking to me. You don't like me. But the cameras came on for this ride up here, and now you want to be, you said the whole way you didn't want to fuck with me, and you're being fake, and you're making her feel some type of way. You're minimizing her. She said again, I just want you to apologize and be accountable. He just said, hey, if you feel some type of way that got nothing to do with me, I don't have to say sorry if I don't mean it. KB, just go, KB. KB, you got a brand now. You get whoever you want. Just go. KB, let me finish. She's like, I don't want you to say sorry. Now, he wouldn't have said sorry. He wouldn't have even said it for the right thing. He's never said it right the first time. She just said, what are you apologizing for? She called him out on it. He's like, I really didn't do anything wrong to you. I done nothing wrong with you. She's like, I always swallowed everything in our relationship because he was like, oh, if I did something wrong, you wouldn't have been saying anything. Like, no, I've been swallowing shit. I haven't said nothing. Mm. Mm. He's like, if I don't think I'm in the wrong, I'm not going to be saying sorry. Obviously, he's never been in a serious relationship. I can't speak for all the guys, but you and me times, I say sorry. Damn well, I ain't do nothing. I know I ain't do nothing. It could be raining, and we thought it was going to be a sunny day. I didn't. I checked the weather. I'm sorry, it's raining. He keeps saying, I didn't do anything wrong. It doesn't matter what you feel. I didn't do anything wrong. So I'm not going to say sorry. Still cutting her off. He, oh, he said, stop talking to me, bitch. Oh, she said, stop talking to me, bitch. Miami coming out. This is how you bring me out my character. Oh, I told you I said at the top of the show. You be pushing that shit. You know what to do. She's seeing gas because I think she really is trying to. Oh, she said, you so damn annoying. And he looking down at the ground. No, don't get up. Don't get up, KB. Don't get up. He keep doing that. He walk away. Oh, he walking away. You wrong, my guy. You can't. She just looking at him, just shaking her head. Because that's where he's supposed to stand up, not physically, metaphorically. Say sorry, accountability. Just listen, motherfucker. Just listen. Like if you're a dude, or I can't speak for the ladies, but if you're a dude and you're talking to somebody and she's feeling how she's feeling, just listen. Just listen. Listen long enough for you maybe to understand what's going on. You might learn something. You just might. They switching it up. We're going B-roll. Allie and Tony. Allie's mom. I think that's Allie's mom. Is that Allie's mom? I wasn't looking away. I mean, I was looking away. I'll say that 100%. They're speaking another language. I don't know what it is, but I mean, there's subtitles, which is cool. Fortunately, the conversation didn't go well. I think they're having some family problems, maybe in her past. I'm assuming that is her mom. And yeah, they're talking about her, I think, sisters, but I think there's one sister where she's having some issues. All right, we're at the 19-minute mark. Episode 11, 19 minutes. 19 minutes. Tony just walked in. Now remember, Allie has, respectfully, Tony's mom in her pocket because she said, get Tony, stop partying, stop drinking, get him focused on having babies, and take his ass to church Christian style. She already said this. So now Allie's mom is like, what you do to make money? Oh, real estate, infrastructure, that's good, but okay, she wants her master's. He said, hey, she can go to college and do it. I'll support it, but she's got to do some work 50-50. Don't forget the holidays and the special days, Tony. That's what the mom is saying, which is all good stuff. Don't forget the special days. We got technology and calendars and stuff that will remind you, low key. Oh, never mind. Allie, I'm telling you, Tony and Allie be playing these mind games like it's a reality show. Now Allie's mom is saying, when you come home, come home. Don't hit the club. Don't go out. Don't drink. Don't go whatever. Because it's not fair to her. Because she has to know one of the dynamics that they're dealing with, which is that she's like, that's not right to do it. Don't go with your friends. Don't do anything. Now at the end, she is saying to Allie as well. She said a little bit like, hey, if you're gonna do it too and not come home. So she is, I feel like she did talk to her mom. Her mom is saying, hey, look, don't hang out with the friends, don't leave. But she can't do it either. So Antone is cool with it because there was a balance to it, but clearly I think it came up. It came up. Okay. I wonder if they plan the match on purpose. Like they're all kind of wearing yellow, but the mom and the daughter are really wearing like the same pastel yellow color. No one cares. I care, I guess. Whatever. But oh, I mean, that's not bad. That's just me overthinking it. He said, I'll be there for her. I hope she'll be there for me when things get tough. So appreciate the people watching the live stream. Like I said before, you can watch along. Just go with the timing that I'm putting out there. I'll try to title it the best way I can. We're at the 22-minute mark, so 22 minutes, 30 seconds. It's sparkle time. It's sparkle time, y'all. Oh, I think Megan and them are at a hat store. Yes, getting a cowboy hat type of stuff. Yo, I want a cowboy hat, man. I've researched the hell out of cowboy hats and like the different styles and the material. And I'm sure I have an idea of what I would get, the color, material, all that. And I watch how they make it, where they put it on the thing, they kind of heat it up and burn it and do shit. Yeah, they just lit that shit on fire. They just lit that shit on fire. I just said it. See, man, I researching the fuck out of it. Now, Maybe next year I get a cowboy hat. I don't know where I'm gonna wear it. I'm in Georgia. I could shit. You could pull off a cowboy hat going to a fast food spot. Nobody's gonna bat an eye in Georgia. I'm just saying. Okay, so Sparkle Meg, she has a man, I don't know. It looks like it's felt, both of them. Hers is like a cream color. And hers is a smooth. I think I like it. I like it. Megan is surprised how well the hat looks. It took a minute. She didn't like it initially because I don't like it. And Jordan is 100% real. He is not wearing anything other than a black shirt and black pants. There's nothing wrong with it, you know. I hurt myself today. So she said, "How do you know when we're gonna find the right house?" And he said he'll be there when it happens, because I guess she's looking at houses without him, and they're just gonna feel it, they're gonna know it. I think she asked the question because that's why they did the tarot reading. Stuff means more to her, and she wants to see how in tune they are on the spiritual level. Yep, she's saying if you add up all the letters on your address, yo, Jordan, she's adding up. She's like, the house number is this, plus this is a 7. 7 means business and money. And then I think his house was like 7, which is loyalty or laid back. Her house was money and abundance. Now Jordan is looking at, she's doing all this math. Like, what? She just said it. You're looking at me like I'm fucking crazy. Are the numbers make or break for the house? And she says, yes, it's close. So the house that she's looking for is like the life of the party. It's warm, it's get together, it's entertaining. Again, that status. She wants it up there. He's not. So she's like, you think I'm crazy about it? And he goes, yeah, I think you're crazy. Which is crazy to say that to a woman. She's in, I'm assuming, numerology, if I'm saying it correctly. I do a hell out of, I don't know about numerology, but I do notice that when I look at my watch or any, time device, whatever, it's like 222, 333, 444. And I do it so much that my daughter will say what the time is, because she'll notice it and look up. So I don't know what any of that means, but whatever. Do what you want with that. Okay, so now Megan wants to know what outfit they're wearing, what color the grooms and the brides and stuff, or the grooms. So he's like, hey, we're looking good. She wants to stand out. She doesn't trust his fashion. That's what it is. Because of the hat. He picked the fucked up hat. I'm not saying he did, but I didn't say this shit. She said it. I'm just telling you what she said. You watching it? She's like, oh, Jordan's like, well, don't you like my fashion? Haven't I been dripped up nice? Which I think is probably the producers and shit, but whatever. But he was clean, I ain't gonna lie. She's like, I feed off your energy. If you're quiet and chill, she's gonna be chill. And she doesn't want to be. She said, he asked, does it have to be hyped all the time like you want it to be? Jordan's like, yeah, it doesn't have to be. Understand that. She wants him to talk about work. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to bore her with work details. She's like, it's not boring. I think that she just wants the conversation, the communication, because you get a chance to know the person by what they're dealing with at work, stress, no stress, coworkers, like that. But Jordan's like, no, we'll be fine. Don't worry about it. We're good. Gives her a kiss and she smiles and they mellow out and they're good. And we're going right back to KB and Edmund. He's not Jamaican. I'm just saying. Oh, he came in the door with flowers. with flowers. Here's the thing. Does he even know what he brought the flowers for? Let's see. He's saying he's sorry for ignoring her, telling the driver to talk to him and pay her no attention because he didn't want to hear it no more. He says sorry for a few things. Uh, Apologizing for minimizing her emotions. Somebody talked this motherfucker on the phone. He used the lifeline. And he was on the phone repeating it multiple times so he get upstairs. I think she'll go for it. Not like he's not being genuine, but this is the most apologetic we've seen him the whole season. Oh, she wanted to take the ring off and throw it yesterday. She wanted to say Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High. She eating like a veggie bowl or something. I need to eat better. Damn. I'm about to order pizza now. I just had 2 pieces and a biscuit. He said, I'm the best man, a better man because of you. I can feel it. I see it. You make me better. And I think KB likes that, loves that. Not like a project, but he said it's 100% you. I am who I am because of you. I need you. Oh, what's KB going to say, though? Thank you for the apology and the flowers. Okay, so she's taking the apology. She's like, hey, look, I see it. You doing it. I appreciate it. Because you didn't mess on your phone. You didn't sidetrack. You didn't blow me off. She said her patience just changes. She says she's sorry for not being fully patient at times. She may be 100, then 20, then 50, then 100. Again, to me, her emotional intelligence, we're at the 31-minute mark of this episode, is always on point because you can't be 100% of something all the time. That just life just gets you, good and bad. And she said she shouldn't cuss at him like that. She thinks that's wrong. I shouldn't cuss at my man like that. Oh, she said you might not fully see it, but you making me a better woman. You changing me. Don't feel like I gave up on you. Because you ain't give up on me. They're the only look at my notes again. The hard times, the good times, she want to be there. She talks so golden into him. She's like, there's days I don't want to look at your ass. They're good. They're good. They're good. I'm just saying, right now they're good. Like I said, I think it's up to KB or what's going on, but they're good. They got 2 days before the wedding. 2 days before the wedding. Okay, who we going to? Allie and Tony. They're doing a sleigh ride with some silk, not silk. It's like that felt. I keep saying felt. It's not felt, like velvet sheets or whatever. And they're chilling. They're chilling in the woods with snow. It looks beautiful. It looks like a Hallmark movie. Oh, I need to start watching some Hallmark movies for Christmas. We had a great lineup last year. Let me see what we're gonna watch this year for Christmas. And they're chilling, like they got the cameras where they're leaning up against a pine tree with the golden mug, talking about how they feel. Tony says, we're doing a good job building each other up. We just need to keep doing that. They look like they're in love and they're good. I believe they're going to tie the knot. So I'm not surprised that as of right now, everything's good on this ride. I don't think I would say anything that could turn the conversation sideways. And the reason why I say that is because it's a very romantic like vibe. I don't want to mess it up because I had a few beers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got these nice cowboy hats. Oh, hers is kind of folded. That's somebody else. I need to get a hat. I'm gonna get a hat next year. Somebody cash at me some hat money. Beautiful horse, though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, they had some wine and stuff. Yeah, she in them hills. I thought she was drinking. The reason why she couldn't walk properly, but I guess they gave her something to drink. She got flowers too. Did the producers give out flowers? Let me stop playing. They're a nice looking couple. If you saw them on the street, you'd be like, all right, I get it. He wants her to be all in. He wants her to say yes, get together. Ooh. Okay, no, they're good. They're good. I thought she had was about to fall. So far, they're good. But the background they're at, like, it's beautiful. He said, hey, he understands there's no one perfect. He's in it for the long run, the good and the bad. If they're both putting in the same effort, that's as close to perfect as you can get. She said there's a thin line between compromising and sticking around where it doesn't need to be there. She said she can see them compromising, but there is a thin line that makes her say, could she stay? Could she not? Which is catching him off guard. He's like, hey, he thinks it works. He thinks you just got to put in the work. He's like, I haven't been married for 20 years, but I'm just saying, I feel like you work on it. You work on each other. I've been almost together with my loved one for almost 20 years. My goodness. Yeah, almost 20 years. Look at me. Yeah, they're both good. They're both laughing and smiling. It's realistic stuff. They're just saying, hey, look, define forever. How do we work on forever, or should it just be something that just comes to us naturally? So it was interesting. KB and this motherfucking rollerblades. They got his ass in some rollerblades. I knew they were going to do that. I should have said that last episode at the top of the show. Got his ass in some. Show me what he can do. All right, let's see. He been talking about it. Oh, they even switch up the music for him. They gonna let him show out. Yep, he over there doing tricks and she watching like, let me see what he's about with these damn skates. He is 28. And it's not bad that he's fucking around with skates. I mean, some people like to skate, some people like to bowl. Like, you know, dude, love yours. You know what I'm saying? Love yours. He says skating's a big part of his life. So KB and skating, if he gets that, he'll be a happy guy. KB clapping like a cheerleader. She's his biggest fan. Constantly. So she has the skates on that he bought that one day. We're approaching the 39th minute. Get rid of that. There we go. Yeah. 39 minutes. She's rolling. I had some rollerblades. I used to do it a lot. I can ice skate too. Your boy out there can ice skate. Florida Panthers. Your boy out there can do it. I just haven't done it in a while. And I went roller skating. Well, she got a one piece on. She got a one piece. Let me stop lying. Don't go breaking my heart. They're playing the song. You breaking? Hey, how could it if I tried? You need to click and subscribe. And I ain't lying. She said a bug flew in her face. She's okay. Look, okay, they got a handshake that they do. Remember, Annie and Nick tried to do one as well. She out there moving. She learned quick. She out there gliding. Hey. He over there going backwards. That's good. She said, you look cute when you skate. I think because I think a lot of us look at stuff like skating or bowling as if it's like someone like, I guess maybe young, kind of like playing video games. But like, if you're happy with it, do it. Who we talking about now? We're back on Megan and Jordan. First time I've ever seen the cameras kind of acting a little weird, where it just wasn't as smooth. But the production for this show has been pretty good. She's in the kitchen. He's going to take out the trash. She dripped up. Sparkles is sparkle. I mean, she got rings on both fingers. She got bedazzled. I mean, she. He's in the. They're doing chores, so he did the trash. She's gonna fold the clothes. Every household's different as far as like what chores and stuff. For me, I was raised like in a family where it was like blended. We did both. So for me, I do the cooking, cleaning, trash, grocery list. Like I'm fine with doing whatever I got to do. But majority of the stuff I do, I keep the house running that way. Nope, they're about to go at it. She said the conversation's been next to nothing. We're in the same house. We're not talking about anything. She sounds like she's about to cry. She's like, you got to give me more. I told you. Let's see. He's too chill for her all the time. Become more compassionate to his situation. I don't like how you always say you're tired. That's what Megan said. Megan says she's tired of hearing that your boat is way bigger than mine. I'm assuming because she's a business. Yep. She's a business person. You worked hard to put yourself in this position. That kind of sounded a little negative. He's like, I don't want to put my work stress and my personal stress on you. She said, I want that. That's my job to be able to hear that work and personal. She ain't lying. She ain't lying. You want somebody who you can come home to, Tell how it is. Jordan said, I don't know if that's a deal breaker for you, but I just like to chill. I don't know if that's a deal breaker to you. And she said, I struggle with that if you're going to do this every day. The pods, we talked about this kind of life. She's like, this is not what I signed up for. He said, this isn't the pods. He says his job is very demanding. He doesn't want to bring that kind of energy home. I feel like you're not appreciating me when I come home from work. Oh, I think he's about to cry. His voice just cracked. Yeah, he is. He says, I don't think it's fair that because I say I'm tired, you shit on me. He says, I've been tired. I'm tired. I need you to be my backbone, not something else that makes me have to be more tired. She says she apologizes for getting on him, but like this, we're about to get married. We need to figure this shit out. This is not what I thought it was gonna be like. I get you have a kid. I told you the kid, the standard. Can he meet that demand? She says, so sometimes we're gonna sit and chill on the couch. And he goes, yes, sometimes we are. He's like, I talk to so many people each day. I don't want to talk to anybody when I come home. And she's like, I don't talk to anybody at home. I'm waiting for you. He's like, well, then you need to work on that. Joe Smo, which is another reality show, but something different. I want you to ask me how my day is. That's what Megan says. And he says, I do ask you. And she realized that, yeah, she does. Yep, here it goes. She might want to go to Aspirin one day in Vegas, then happy hour, then another state, then a business trip in LA. And I want you to be a part of that. And he's like, no, you get kids, you don't go, 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 go. Oh, you can see a look on her face. She's holding it in. She's like, ain't this some He said, you get kids, you can't be traveling. You can't play tennis at 10 a.m. on a Wednesday. You can't travel with a 5-year-old. You need to think about that. I understand how life has changed. I agree there is a change if you have kids, but to say that people aren't playing tennis or sports or the gym or working a certain career or traveling the world with a kid, I don't, there's some people who are doing it. And I guess she might have mentioned a nanny because he said, I don't want to use a nanny to raise my kid. I want to raise my kid myself. Damn, Megan, Sparkle Megan, she out there taking care of you. Just keep her entertained, fellas. Just keep her entertained. She'll take you around the world. You got kids. She got a nanny for you. Just can you meet that standard? He's like, I like to be fun. I like to be wild. I also like to chill. I like to chill. So let me chill. Then Megan's like, I'm a baller. I work my ass off to be a baller. So I want to be able to travel and enjoy this life that I set myself up for. And she ain't mad at this. She doesn't want to retire old and then live her life. She wants to live now. She living the life of a boss. Ross. Oh. Support. Oh, it's important for me to have a man who's romantic, who plans a date, who takes me out, who courts me. Woo! Flowers just because flowers. You say you like nice restaurants. We don't have any clue because you've never taken me anywhere. Said in the pods, you don't want this to be about money. Here we go again. You probably had rich business guys, did all these things and didn't work. And that's why you picked me. She's got a smirk. He's got a smirk. Ooh. They don't know these motherfuckers ended on that note. They ended it on that note. Coming soon, coming soon. What the fuck is coming soon? Next episode, the finale of Love is Blind. Tears of joy. They're all dressed up. Hit the subscribe button, like, follow for more, y'all. I'm gonna stop right there. There's another like 2 minutes left of the episode, but I don't want to see anything. I'm gonna turn that shit off. I don't want to see anything because I don't know what's gonna happen. I want to keep it that way. Okay, so we just watched Love is Blind, episode 11. If you are curious and you want to watch it again so you can sink and sit, go ahead and there's times where I try to tell you where I'm watching. I'll try to work on something else to see if I can do something better, but at the time period, that's it. Now, we did play video games last time. We played, I think it was like Long Drive North. So the review for that first impression stuff should be up soon. And I'm going to be playing Arc Raiders later on tonight. Arc Raiders. I've been waiting for that game. So I'll be playing that. But as far as I do want to, like, I'm pretty sure you don't want to just see my face the whole time. So I'm working on something, but I can't respectfully show or play any audio and stuff like that, not on the streaming services that we're currently on now, which is YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. So appreciate everybody for joining in, checking us out again. We watched an episode of Love is Blind, and I'm the Dad Panther, writer, streamer, content creator, master of none. I am gonna look at Sims. I was looking at some dating games, but I'm almost 20 years in a relationship. I'm not looking to date. So I was like, what other reality shows should I watch? So I think I'm gonna watch a reality show, just the first episode of some just shows, and just review those and see if I can find something. So if you got something, find some of the reality shows that we've talked about before. Put whatever you're watching, what you like to watch, what you're curious if I would watch in the comments. I'll check it out. But I might just go ahead and watch something and call it reality check. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go. But I am looking at The Sims 4 from EA. And apparently it's free. So I may do that because that way I can focus on the reality show, but I can still be with my little fake family, That sounded weird. My little fake family, or fake family in general. That sounded weird. I'm just saying. Yeah, so I'm gonna get out of here. You could have been anywhere in the world and you chose to be here. I greatly appreciate that. Now at the end of this, once it's finished, I'm gonna work on the review, and then you'll catch a bite-size version of this episode. So again, appreciate you being out here. Till next time, click allow, and Love is Blind. I mean, it really wasn't, seeing that some people asked about people's background. How could you make it more blind? Would you cover their eyes and ears and make them just feel each other? Is that legal?